Says we're on.
What's good, folks? What's good? You are on a live broadcast with PD&J. What's good today? I'm your host, Jay.
I'm Pocket. We're live, live, like not even false live. We're really live. Like I can touch this guy.
And as you see, we're back one-on-one, back in the same building together. We're in the studio.
Shh, don't tell nobody.
So with this live broadcast, like I told you, we were going to end up going live. Feel free to go ahead and comment. We might just read your comments on the air. You might just give us a topic of discussion. We don't know. This is live. Ain't no telling what's going to happen.
But you know what? Let's get to something anyway. NFL, you got to do better, man. One black coach? Really? One? Because Brian Flores didn't fit the happening of Miami, and he was balling. So now you're going to give him an opportunity to go somewhere else and to force feed y'all what y'all did to him.
And do you think Todd Bowles and Brian Leftwich is going to lose their positions in Tampa Bay?
Brian Leftwich is going to become a head coach. Todd Bowles is probably going to become a head coach again. And the thing about him is he became one. He was a lame duck coach out here. I said it. He's a lame duck coach. He didn't get a real chance. Now his next chance will be his best chance. I think he's going to be an awesome coach. I really do. But at the same time, there's other potential coaches. You got Herm Edwards coaching college, dude. Come on, man. Seriously?
Hey, he's doing pretty good with ASU right now.
He's doing so good. He brought Brian Billick in as an offensive assistant.
Oh, wow.
And then now, of course, we're going to talk about the positive of everything. Bruh, these playoffs this weekend.
Awesome. The games were
They were lit. They were definitely lit. I honestly, I think what I liked about it was the controversy that people were trying to say about the Tampa Bay game. Oh, they want Brady to go again. It's all about Brady. He's coming back. Nobody ever wants to give this guy his just due. Dude, Brady, you can't keep him down. If they only have 3, see, what was funny is, luckily, the Rams didn't have 28. If it was 28-3, the Bucs go to 1. That's my conspiracy.
So there's a conspiracy.
Well, always got to have one, don't we? Where's the hat? Where's the hat?
No, see, I got rid of the hat. See, this, folks, is the reason why I can't get right with this man.
They're coming.
They're always coming.
I'm telling you, man. That's your conspiracy for today with Tom Brady. And then, of course, you know, the scuttlebutt of him retiring. And was funny.
I think he's going to retire, bro.
I have a question. Did you read that article?
Which one? There's so many of them that's out there right now.
The one that talked about his interview.
Oh, yes, I did.
And after reading that, you still think he's not coming back?
I think he's.
Put it this way. If he does not come back, he lost the one thing that he always said he always goes by. As a man, he goes by his word. His word a few years ago when he got to Tampa Bay, they said, when are you going to retire? He said, when I turn 45, after that year, I'm done. I think if he would have went and won number 8, that would put him in line with one of the Kobe numbers. And I would have loved his final interview. Go out. Can't argue with that.
I think mentally he still wants to be there.
His body's there. You can't say he's not there physically.
I don't think his body can take any more hits.
You think this is the first. You look at it this year. Once Tristan Wirfs went down, his solid Pro Bowl second-year right tackle went down. That's when the rest of the line fell apart. It just fell apart. So the thing is, I think he's going to come back. He's going to give it one more shot. And if it don't happen, it don't happen. That's it. But you know what? You can't. His numbers are unmatched.
Folks, we're live. I would love to be able to get your feedback on this. What do you think? Do you think Tom Brady is going to retire before the start of next season, or do you think he's going to retire after next season? That's a great poll question there. Let's see if what results we get.
Poll question of the day. Do you or do you not agree that the NFL is a bunch of bull with the Rooney Rule? That's my poll question. Tell me what you think about that one.
I don't like the Rooney Rule.
Thank you. Wait, that's like 2 times we've agreed. This COVID thing that came in the studio, it's done something to your head. You're agreeing with me.
Now, we do have a comment. I want to read it on there. Comment is, after that hit in the game and he just laid there, he probably was thinking, I'm too old for this.
No, see, what happened was, when that hit happened, he was probably thinking about that Tempur-Pedic mattress. Because that's about how them daggone field feels over there, about how hard it is.
Man, I really, as much as I would say that he would come back, like I said, as far as the player of Tom Brady, I think he can play. I just honestly think he's done. I think he wants to retire. He doesn't want the farewell tour or anything like that. He just wants to ride off.
Then you don't know Tom Brady. This man. Have you seen him active on his Twitter and Instagram and everything like that? He's the type of guy is if you put some challenge to him, you'd be damn sure straight because he's competitive. He's always been competitive. He always will be.
But what more does he have to prove at this point?
The thing is, he had to prove that he could win outside of New England.
He did that.
Check. He had to prove that he was better than Peyton Manning. Check. Check. That's 11, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, he had to prove that he could reach Breeze's numbers, and he did it while Breeze was still active at that. He tied Breeze's record. I'm sorry, no, he stayed neck for neck with Breeze for a while, and then he blew him out the water.
Well, pause on that real quick. I got to give a shout out real quick. Just forgive me. Shout out to Richie Evans, man. Richie Evans. If you don't know who Richie Evans is, go check out his music. Salute to you, Richie.
Wait a minute. Richie.
Yeah.
Aren't you having a concert?
We're in talks. He's actually on going to be on tour starting on February.
That's what I thought. And you coming back to your stomping grounds, aren't you?
Yes.
Man.
So that's in the works. Hopefully that might
Hide
be.
Your wives.
Salute to Richie Evans, man. Richie with the highly favored tour. If you catch him in the city near you, I know he's going to be in Seattle, Las Cruces, LA, and Phoenix, Arizona, with some more dates to come. So salute and holla.
But hide your wives, hide your women. Richie's coming. I ain't smiling. Hide your women. Richie's coming.
Oh Lord. Anyway, so back to Tom Brady, man. So what more does he have to prove? He checkmarked everything.
Well, you know what? He checkmarked everything to us. I think it's to himself. Because you got to think, when did Montana retire? What age did he retire?
42?
Right. Which was his.
I don't know if that was his goal or not.
No, his idol. I was getting to that point.
Oh, okay.
That was one of his idols. So in saying that, and then Montana told him, "Oh man, you going too long." So right then and there, and then everybody's doubting him at reaching 45 and playing.
So you think it's just a mental thing for him just to say, "Hey, I made it to 45 despite what everybody else said." So
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think it's the fact that y'all said I was going to break down after the age of 40 playing this game. I am still playing it at the highest level, still potentially the MVP this year and almost any other year. So that's what I think it is. It's about him smacking everybody upside his head. Like, what else can I do? This is what I can do. I can come out and have an MVP season, and I can come out and do it again and again. And when I turn 45, just like I said, I'm going to do it again, and then I'm going to walk out.
So speaking of MVP, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady this year?
I just said MVP, Tom Brady. I don't want to hear anything about any Aaron Rodgers.
You go here, bro. I'm not a Green Bay Packer fan. I'm definitely not an Aaron Rodgers fan. But he showed, after all that controversy last year, he showed why he's bad man.
And that's
Shout
why
out
he's
Stephen A.
And that's why he's sitting home.
Hey, so is your MVP too.
But the thing is, who was actually number 1 seed? Green Bay.
Okay.
Who really choked? Who didn't even score a touchdown? And still won the game. San Francisco.
Yeah. And San Francisco took your team out too.
They took your team out.
Yeah. yeah.
So you got to think
about that. When I mean your team, I'm talking about the Brady's. So
No. You got to remember, those of y'all need to know my history. Before Baltimore, we had a team. I was actually a San Francisco fan. Hardcore, and still am. Now, the roughest Super Bowl for me was the Baltimore-San Francisco Super Bowl. Why? Because, I mean, people looked at me like, who you root for? Like, my heart? Baltimore. But I wouldn't be mad if San Francisco got their 6th one. Just like this year. I wouldn't be mad if they got it, but it's going to be kind of hard now going through LA. I mean, they did beat them the last game they played, which they ran the ball all up and down their throat. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. So that leads me to, what's your picks?
Oh, glad you asked. So I ain't picking Cincinnati. I tell you that right now. It's Kansas City. I'm picking my homie. Okay. And I'm picking. This is where it kind of gets rough because I'm looking. LA has the juggernaut. They have 3 levels of defense. Pro Bowl, all pros at 3 positions or at 3 key positions on defense. Pro Bowl players in all the other positions. And now they cheated. They got Cam Akers.
How did they cheat? So they're cheating.
He's on that Adrian Peterson scale. The way he came back after that injury, he was supposed to be back right now. He's supposed to be, he's supposed to be still rehabbing, man. So that's my thought on that. So that game, if I had a coin, I'd flip it. Again, here we're playing with the heartstrings. I love you, San Francisco.
I think San Francisco's run is going to come to an end come Sunday.
That's what I'm getting to.
I think the Rams are going to beat them.
That would be a hell of a Super Bowl.
The Rams versus Kansas City
versus the Chiefs.
Yeah,
because I tell you what, the Bengals do not want to see the Rams.
I honestly think the Bengals in the Cincinnati game or the Bengals in the KC game is going to be a good game, bro. Don't sleep on that game.
I'm going to sleep on. I'm going to tell you, like I've been saying for the past few weeks, that regular season game, Kansas City was checking their temperature. I
don't see it being a blowout.
Now, I'm glad you say that.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
If you remember when the year that Kansas City won the Super Bowl, and they were fighting. It was the Titans actually, because remember the Titans were fighting them because they beat the hell out of the Ravens, and they kept going on this holy high run, and then they got to the Chiefs, and they were beating the Chiefs, and then somebody must have said something about Pat Mahomes' mama, and
he went off. He went off. I remember that game.
He beat them like they stole something. I mean, really, he just beat them like they stole something.
So you're going to say Rams and Kansas City.
I'm saying Rams and Kansas City because I'm going to tell you now, even if the Bengals make it, Ramsey's locking down Jamar Chase. He's not getting the ball. I'm gonna go Cincinnati over Kansas City on that one, bro. Just based on the line. You can go that way, but I'm telling you right now,
you might be right.
People
you
thought
might absolutely be right.
Here's where I want you to think. People thought Buffalo was going to walk all over Kansas City because they did that during. Yes, they did because they beat them so bad in the regular season at their own game.
I sure did.
So they thought, oh well, Buffalo should easily beat them. And then here you got was it 35 seconds of football? How many points? 23 points?
What, the Bills put up?
No, I'm talking about between the two.
Oh.
I'm sorry, in 2 minutes they had like 30 points or something, right? Yeah. Ridiculous. So call it how you see it. Call it how you want. I don't know, man. I don't see Kansas City going down. And they're defending 4-time in the AFC Championship, 3-time defending. Yeah, they're not going down like that.
Well, all I can say is that,
And they're playing in Kansas City.
all I can say is that this is going to be one hell of a playoff, championship playoff this coming up Sunday, especially without the GOAT in it. It's going to make the market wide open. I honestly think, I don't think it's going to be that easy for Kansas City. Now, if you take Kansas City and the Rams, and let's just say you get Kansas City and the Rams, who are you going to take for the Super Bowl?
Actually, yeah. That's a good question because I have no goddamn.
Finally, got him the show.
I have no goddamn idea. I would like to say you got to trust the quarterback in that one, and that's going to be my homie. But
I want to go with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, but
that, like I just said, that Rams defense.
it's the Rams defense, and I hate to say it, but Matthew Stafford is playing with the point to prove. He's playing with a chip on the shoulder.
No, the thing is, he's been hidden, and I told you this at the beginning of the season. He's been hidden in Detroit so long, nobody really knew how good this guy was. He had Megatron for so long, people forgot how good this guy is. He came out, he was number one pick for a reason. Number one pick. And he's showing why.
Folks, we having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Let me do this. Let me come out of there.
All right. We are back.
See, man, it's a conspiracy.
See, when we start talking the conspiracy, here they want to ban us. Ha 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 ha. But while we get these technical difficulties taken care of, we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Hey, you. Me? Yes, you. Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey, yo, let me get that! Professional one sheets and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our website,
I want it right now.
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Get it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. After a little bit of technical difficulties, we got that taken care of. That's what happens when you go live sometimes. But anyway, guess who I have coming to the studio this Friday?
Whole flood again?
We got a part 2 that we're working on with that, so that's in the works. But you know who I got coming to the studio for discussions with Jay on Friday, right?
Oh, no.
Yes, I got the one and the only T Quest is coming into the building, and we're going to sit down and have a very candid conversation about her being an entertainer, an artist, a graphic designer. She wears so many helmets, it's unbelievable. Shouts out to T Quest. Can't wait till you come to the set and we going to get it in.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You mean the graphic designer?
The T Quest, yes.
No, the graphic designer.
Yeah.
The
best on this side of the country?
On this side of the United States of Americans?
Yeah.
Because we ain't can'ts, because we can.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely going to be in the building.
Well, I'm going to just say this. Don't you dare. No. T-Quest, look in your camera and look at me.
Don't listen to him.
Hey, this is a PSA. Don't you dare get up there and show off, all right? Just because you got your fancy little designs that we do appreciate and we love, and you always get compliments on the fancy commercials, don't be showing off, all right?
Don't listen to him, T Quest. Look here. I'm watching. Come on the show and flex on them. That's what we do with discussions with Jay. Go ahead and flex on them. What's going on with Out of Pocket, man?
Oh, well, let you folks know. I know people are like, when? Well, it's marinating. We got some things working behind the scenes. Because we don't want to come up with anything. You know, first of all, we wanted to kick it off with, I hope you all got to see the Hope Flood with the discussions with Jay. It was a dynamic interview, the inner workings of what goes on and her side of show business as a Black woman who's also a single mother, also running multiple streams of income.
Check her out. Salute to Hope Flood. Check out her cannabis line. She has an incredible cannabis line at highhopes.biz. Again, that's highhopes.biz. Make sure you check that out. Salute.
And check out her new movie that came out last year called Love the One You're With. It's a LGBTQ movie, so it's very eye-opening. I didn't get to watch it yet. I watched some of the previews, and it looks great. I cannot wait to sit down and watch it. My wife and I are going to watch it together. Probably do it maybe even this weekend or even tomorrow. Who knows? But I do say go watch that, man. Watch. And also if you haven't, go rewatch Baby Boy. Why not? Go rewatch it.
Make sure you see her part in it. It's absolutely hilarious. Well, not just to talk about the interview. Make sure you guys go check out the interview and leave your feedback in the comment section.
Yeah, any questions you want to ask for part 2 or things like that? Hey, do it.
And any suggestions on topics, you see our email address right there, PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com. Any small businesses that want to be able to get a little bit of a leg on advertising, hit us up. Our platform is definitely available to you guys as far as being able to.
Wait a minute. And if any of you guys find my tinfoil hat, make sure you send it.
No, crumble it up.
Don't
crumble
listen.
it.
See,
crumble
this
it.
is what I'm talking about, man. He don't understand. There is conspiracies to conspire. And I'm with it. I seen it. They got into the computer stuff and did the dingle dangle thing.
You're making us lose our fan base right now.
We're not losing. We're winning. Because all I do is win.
No matter what.
Oh, folks, we're just having fun today. As you see, we are live.
Live.
Did I say live?
I think you said live.
I don't think I said live. Did I say live?
I think you said live. But anyway, going back to the coaching. Very interesting. Oh, skip that. So it's finalized. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson for $100 million. We're still waiting on the date, though.
So it's not finalized.
Well, they got the money together.
Okay. All right. Here's one other thing I'm going to bring up. Do you remember when Teofimo Lopez was supposed to fight George Kambosos last year? And
we're not talking about
no. Remember, and Triller said, "Oh, we're putting all this money up," only to find out they didn't have it.
Mike even said that he doesn't even want to have this fight, but he
doesn't want to fight.
Yeah,
he's just tired of his boy calling him out.
Yeah,
that's all it is. So he's going to shut him up. It's just like when you sit there and keep challenging your big brother, and all of a sudden, he's like, you know what? How about I had it with you? Let me show you something. In other words, don't challenge your big brother.
Pretty much.
And Jake Paul's going to learn that because 55-year-old Mike ain't as bad as the baddest man on the planet.
He's still bad though.
28-year-old Mike.
He's still bad.
Or 22-year-old Mike, or whatever it was. Now, I say that with a caveat as well. Still get in the ring with him. Unless you're going to run for like 5 rounds, which he ain't going to let you do that either.
Well, salute to Sean Payton. 15 years as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints.
You know what?
He stepped down.
It's going to sound funny. If I was as cap strapped as he was with the Saints, I would have did the same damn thing last year. So I'm sorry. I wouldn't have came back this year. I would have did it. I would have said, you know what, Drew, me and you, we out. One interview. He said, Drew announces his, and hey, Peyton, like, wait, before y'all go anywhere. I come to the conclusion that I want to retire too. So
who do you think is going to get that coach?
I don't even care. Hey, actually, you know what?
You should.
Wait. Is that the next place for Brian Flores?
That's what I was just going to. I was just about to go there. Do you think he could fit there?
Oh, he could. Think about how he brought Miami together during all the rife and turmoil going
and he's the perfect coach for a rebuild.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be before rebuild because they still got pieces. It's not a rebuild.
Alvin Kamara might be leaving.
He just got a contract.
He just extended. Yeah,
you're thinking about Winston, quarterback.
Winston,
he might be gone, but I don't think they're gonna let him go because he actually was having a great season and they were winning with him out there. Just when they put Mr. Do-It-All, the Swiss Army knife, he can't throw, but I don't know, from me to you, I guess. If that, okay, no, you know what? He can throw from 43rd Avenue to 43rd and a half.
There's a half. You just made that up.
I just made it up.
Okay.
We're live. I can do that.
Okay. Folks, pay us no mind, but pay us some attention though.
It doesn't pay to give attention.
Also in trending news in the NFL world, your boy AB is thinking about going to your squad.
So what
he wants to.
The thing is, y'all got to remember, before he went to Tampa Bay and he signed, who was he working out with? His cousin, Hollywood, and Lamarvelous Jackson.
He wasn't that Lamarvelous last season.
Well, considering, let's see, he beat Kansas City, came back from that one. He beat Detroit. He came back from beating Detroit. You got to think, he was on his way to another MVP season until he got hurt.
Salute T Quest, how you doing? She's patching in live.
Oh, back to you, T Quest.
Yes.
Again, look right here. Don't get on our show.
I love T Quest. Hey man, leave her alone. She's gonna be in the building on Friday. She's gonna be in the building on Friday. We got time.
Don't you dare get up because with your
flex on them, T Quest. Flex.
Your pretty graphics. I mean, you know what? I love them. I love the logos and graphics, but don't forget to show it off now. Don't be showing off. I've seen your little commercial where you're showing off.
Get it?
You're showing off. Now I'm going to have to put you in the corner
And the thing about
Okay, nobody puts baby in the corner, but you going in the corner.
she loves what she does, and that's the great thing I love
And it
working
shows.
with her, because at the end of the day, you can just give her an idea, and she goes into her bag of tricks, and I don't know what she comes. Anybody needs to get any graphic work, definitely hit up GLM Design at gottalovemeworld.com. Shouts
And
out.
if y'all don't think she loves her work, look at the graphics that we have. That should be a standalone right there. Look at it. Look at the background. This is because of this woman's work. You can tell she loves, and she's a professional. Minority, if you're worried about it, if you wanted to know, minority professionals.
Yep, support Black owned.
I'm not even saying, you know what? I'm gonna change the culture on that. I'm gonna do the cancel culture. Let's stop saying Black owned. Let's say support minority owned. It's more minorities beside us Black folk. We got the Haitians because they don't want to be called Black. We got the Jamaicans. They don't want to be called Black. They are still minorities. The Hispanics. Well,
You make a valid point on that one.
So
I'll give you that.
So let's support our small business, our minority owned, actually small business period, because we all need each other to survive. And I think that pandemic showed if we don't support one another, nobody's going to support us. Oh, did I just?
Let me ask you this question then. I even hate to bring it up, but fuck it. What do you think about Walmart? Do you think there should be a boycott against Walmart? Because here's my thing about it.
Well, I think we should open our own, call it Floor Mart.
Floor Mart?
Well, they got the wall, so we'll take the floor.
Go find your helmet.
Am I right or wrong, folks? They got the wall, we'll take the floor. We know what? That's what Black people do. We take the floor and we build it.
Build it from the ground up.
See? Y'all thought I was crazy, but then, wait, I just dropped something on you. Now pick it up, put it back together, find my hat.
No, we're not going to find your hat.
I don't care. We're live anyway, so one of y'all gonna find my hat, and it's an reward in for you.
Like I said, folks, like we've been saying, this is our first live broadcast for you guys today. We are checking our comments frequently, so any topics that you might have, or if you just want to give a shout out to somebody, holler at us while we're live, so that way we could give our flowers while they're due, while that person is still here. Man, it's just been. Shout out to the new NYPD on their loss, man. They just lost another officer today. My condolences to them and the family. That's something that I don't even condone and Pocky, you know how I feel when it comes to in regards to police and policing the police and everything else like that. But one thing that I absolutely do not condone is killing an officer. I mean, at the end of the day, when he takes his uniform off, he's still a human being, and he probably still has a family and different things of that nature. So my condolences to the family of those that are affected.
People, we're not in GTA. This is not where you can shoot someone and get away and think it's okay. Or you get shot, you reboot the game because you died. It doesn't work that way. You got one life. You're not a cat. You don't have 9 lives, and they don't even have 9 lives. We have one life. Cherish it. Love one another, for Christ's sake. Quit these shootings of police officers and each other needs to stop. And now you know how we stop that, though. It goes back to what we said on our last show. It goes back to starting at home.
Yep.
Because what's funny, there's a TikTok video going around where this gentleman, a teacher, and I'm going to try and see if I can get him on my show on Out of Pocket, because I like what he said. What did he say? He's pulled this gentleman in his class and said, I don't know why you're acting belligerent towards me, and I'm the cool teacher. I'm the one that daps you up, wants to know how your day's going, what's going on in your life, what's happening, and now you want to give me lip and sass. I have no other choice but to send you to the office, something I don't want to do. So why is that happening? Because there's no reprimand going on in the house.
Yeah.
Take control. I don't mean we have to go back to the stern livings that we all came from, although
I think we should.
I'm not full on with everything where the kid does not have a say in things that goes on. I do believe they have voices because we had voices.
Of course.
And a lot of times we were right.
Of course.
But our parents never let us get it.
But as far as pulling them reins, I think as parents, we need to pull those reins a little bit, love a little bit more, love a little bit harder. Sometimes loving your child doesn't mean giving them what they want. It means giving them what they need. And that sometimes is discipline as well. Shout out DJL Nino. I see you. Salute to you, bro.
And what's funny, I like what you said right there. That's why I said some things I do agree with. We as a whole try to give our kids everything what we didn't have, but we don't start with the number one thing, an ear. Because you better think about it, a lot of times all we wanted was to be heard. We didn't want necessarily, we wanted the Jordans. We wanted the latest Nike or Nikes, as my family used to say, Reebok. We wanted all that, but really what we wanted to do is be heard.
Correct.
Listen to your children, have conversations with them. I play games with my children, and my wife does too. We play games with our children. We talk with them. We have let them express themselves within a certain way, as long as you're not being disrespectful. Because if you are, you best believe I'm coming up out my chair.
Oh, and parents, I'm so sick and tired of turning on my news and seeing your kids get into some crap. And then at the same time, you want to love them and praise them for the good that they do. But when they get into some crap, you want to damn near disown them. How dare you let a 16-year-old carry a gun? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, in Arizona, there's a story that in Levine, Arizona, there was a 16-year-old that got into a road rage incident with another individual and had a shootout. The 16-year-old is now deceased. The other assailant, I believe, is in critical condition.
Yes, he's still in critical care.
Now, for one, and this happened at 3 a.m. in the morning. So, for one, why is a 16-year-old on a school night out at 3 o'clock in the morning, let alone with the firearm?
And here's the thing I want to say first. Shout out to the family of, I believe it's Mr. Gonzalez. I think it's the Gonzalez family, the Gutierrez family.
Gutierrez, yes.
Family. That's the gentleman, 16-year-old, that died. But why is he out 3 o'clock in the morning with a gun? So you're not out there for good intentions. I think what was my Christian folk, I believe we were taught between a certain hour of the night is Devil's Playground. And I believe it's in that hour that he was out there.
I know what I would be doing at 3 o'clock in the morning. It definitely wouldn't involve a firearm at that point.
Well, a different type of firearm.
That part.
Bing, bing. But so let's
do better right now.
You know what? I'm gonna do better has been my phrase, but here's another one I'm gonna throw at y'all. Wake up, get woke, stop. I'm gonna go here. We talked about this earlier. Cancel. Y'all are so quick to cancel these celebrities when they say the N-word or make racial iterations, but you won't cancel the cancer that's in your own home. What I mean is those friends that don't do you any good. The people that are supposed to be in your corner and they're not.
I got a strong saying, if we can't build and grow together, there's no point in us chilling together. Period, point blank. If I cannot build and grow with you as a friend, and we're just going to be stuck in the same place, then I don't need you as a friend because you're a cancer to me that's going to be holding me down, if that makes sense. And I'm not going to be held down for nobody, period, point blank. And so if we can build and we can grow, then let's go ahead and get to that catapult of where we're supposed to be at. Don't hold the next person down because you're a little bit jealous or a little bit envy or whatever case may be. You don't have what they have. Stop with all that. Go out there and get it. There's opportunity there.
And I want to say hi to my niece, Olivia. How you doing out there in New York? How's my family out there? Love y'all. And she just said exactly what I said. After dark, the Devil's Playground. And these 13, 15, 16, and these parents are scared of the children. I don't know how that works. I don't. Somebody explain that to me, please. Somebody, somewhere. Type it in. Tell me, how are you scared of your kids? I'm not saying you as in you, but these people that are. If I'm scared of my kid, I'm giving the DPS. You got or CPS.
Do you think that happens because the parent is trying to be the opposite of what they grew up as?
No, I think because of we're so limited of what we can do because of CPS. I think that's what it boils down to. Well, I can only do so much because if I say something wrong to my child, they go tell somebody at school, then all of a sudden, who is it? CPS. Why are you here? Well, we heard that this and this happened. So you're kind of scared. At some time, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And I hate that saying, but at this point, that phrase actually fits. You need to get some control. Get rid of the cancers. Some of those cancers could be the video games. Because you got to think some of these video games, what are they? If you think everybody loves Call of Duty, right? Everybody loves Fortnite.
GTA. Fortnite, what's the other one? Roblox.
Roblox.
Far Cry.
Yeah,
all those. Yeah.
And you think about it, what is the concept of that game? You've got to kill to advance. That's not life, folks. That's a video game. If you see that with your kids.
But I told you this since day one. That movie, Ready Player One, was showing you an insight of what is going to be in the future. Everybody's not going to, and we're already in there. People don't even work normal 9-to-5s right now, or they work at home now, or everything is so digital that what do you got to leave your house for now?
You're right. What do you have to leave your house for? You can order your food. You can even, can the cleaners do Uber? Yeah, cleaners do Uber too, right? Yeah, cleaners doing Uber. Only thing you really got to do in your house is wash your behind and work now, because most jobs let you work out the house. But I'll be damned.
So that right there gives you ample opportunity to be able to spend more time with your kids, to be able, now we all know, I don't know about you, but my teenagers, they get to the point where they're like, okay, well, I don't necessarily want to be around dad so much and this, that, and everything else. But I make it my business to make them my business, if that makes sense.
You know what? If I were to go probably grab my child, Jasmine, she'll tell you I am always up in her stuff. Because you know what? That's how you know what's going on in their lives. And that's how you find out if something's wrong.
And mediate the friends that your children have around them as well.
And find out who the friends are. Because they could be the influences. Because I know a lot of these kids, our kids are hanging out with, they could be gang members. We don't know that.
And that's why I said, if we can't build and grow together, you don't need to be around me. And that includes my family at the same time.
And Davina, I saw you tap in too. How are you doing over there?
Man, this is great. First episode, we actually go live and we're getting some good comments and some good feedback. I want to hear, let's do dealer's choice here. The next person that taps in with a subject, we going to talk about it. So the chat's wide open. Let us know what you want to hear or what a topic of discussion that you would like to hear about. And we'll get right into it and you'll hear my take on it, hear Pocket's take on it. Definitely.
Ooh, my niece, check your kids' phones. So she's right about that. Now with my kids have phones, both of them. But I have what's called the Bark app installed on both of their phones. So anything out of the ordinary, I don't really care about the conversations, but anything that's out of the ordinary, it lets me know. So I don't have to necessarily, and if they send a picture, it sends me the picture too. If they are having, if it's just STFU, those little acronyms, it sends me that too. Now, I know they're coming with new ones. That way they're trying to find ways around things. I mean, that's just life. But guess what? I know that too.
What's the app again?
Bark, B-A-R-K. We pay for it for annual subscription, and it sends us all the information. And guess what? They can't download all the games because it has to get approved by me or my wife. That's the way it should be, folks.
Well, Bart, salute and send me a check. I'm waiting.
Well, actually, give me some free service.
Well, I don't have it. I don't want the service. Cut me the check.
Give me the money back.
I need that bag.
No, give me the money back and the check.
No, I want the bag. I want the bag. But yeah, folks, definitely. I strongly believe being in tune on your kid's phone will let you know what's going on in their lives, even when they're not supposedly talking to you. That's a conversation starter.
Actually, you know what? Here's another thing. How many families still have scheduled times to
eat
be
dinner
together? No, be together, not just eat, because eat dinner is just anything. But I'm talking just be together. Play board games, karaoke, even if you can't sing. Just don't come to my house. Lost my train of thought after that. But just things like that. Just those little things. Let's have fun with your kids. Show them the love that you had growing up. We all had love. Yes, our parents worked, but they showed us that they loved us. Why are we not passing these morals on to our children? Why? Anyway, why?
Well, folks, we'll be right back after this commercial break. And stay tuned because we got current events coming up next.
Attention artists, T-Quest GLM LLC, Why Not Productions, and Gotta Love Me Radio presents The Industry. Artists, get ready to get your questions answered and the real help that you need as well as deserve. All you have to do is register for free via email, gottalovemeradio@gmail.com. And just by joining, you may leave with free radio spins, magazine write-ups, interviews, and more. What are you waiting for? Go register now.
All right, folks, welcome back to a brand new episode of PD&J, brand new live episode in our new studio. Tell us how you like the studio. We'd love to hear your comments and feedback on that. Salute to T-Quest and GLM and DJ El Nino for doing that for us.
I think he said live.
Live.
Like real live. Like I'm looking at you, you looking at me.
And they're looking at us.
And they're looking at us.
While I'm looking at you.
Oh my god, I gotta fix my hair.
Folks, when I say we have impromptu meetings, we literally just have impromptu meetings and say, hey, let's just go live. I feel like hearing from our people here. So we are opening up our comment section to you guys. Want to hear your feedback, any topics of discussions or anything of that nature. Pocket, what you got on top?
You know what, man? Here's something funny I was thinking about. Have you seen how these people are going crazy? Like this lady has ducks, has a duck farm.
Who?
It's TikTok. I have to figure it out with the name of it, and we'll talk about it.
Now I see why you wear that damn helmet. You're always on TikTok.
Well, it's because it helps keep my thoughts to myself, and they don't get out there. But this lady takes her duck to Starbucks and gets it strawberry water with ice. Yes.
What?
Yes. And he drinks it's a female duck. She loves the ice. She crunches the ice. It's the funniest thing I've seen in my life. And apparently now there's people all over the world doing this, taking their daggone ducks and chickens. First of all, the only chicken I want is the one on my plate. I don't want a pet chicken. So if you have one, you better watch out. You better not cry.
It's after Christmas, so why are you singing the jingle?
Because chicken is all year round.
Folks, somebody help me from this, man. Oh, so you got a great segment on your first episode of Out of Pocket coming up. Won't you talk about that?
Well, folks, you know what I'm doing for Out of Pocket. So we've been marinating a little bit. We're going to have a religious discussion on the first session with, I can't say that. I can't say his name. But just know we're going to have an open, candid discussion about religion and what it means today. And there's also something within that too. Why are so many people, especially in the Black church, not going to church anymore? Why? Like in the pressures of anxiety within the Black church. So it's going to be nice. And we're gonna have fun, but it's going to be fun where it helps you relax. I want everybody to relax. We want to bring you in and things like that. So we'll look forward to that coming up real soon.
Yes. So with PD&J Media, we got various different things that's in the pot bubbling. Like I said, we have various different podcasts that are going to come out, and we're looking for your guys' support as well. definitely any other small businesses that want to be able to advertise, send us an email, PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com. Definitely get more information. We'll send you our sponsor package as far as the different items that comes with our advertising, so that way you can get a heads up on that. Definitely want to support the small minority businesses and make sure that we get that we give you guys love as well.
And another thing we want to do this year, I know we talked about this on the side, but we're going to bring something to live. We're going to talk. I'm bringing this up now. Usually, we do things for families during the holidays. Behind the scenes, been thinking about, and I'm bringing it up now because I like to see what people think. We got people on live with us, sponsoring a family for, because I'm going to come back. Now we know schools have the backpack drive, but what happens is the backpack isn't all that they need. They need uniforms and things like that. So we're looking at the fact that we may be looking to sponsor at least one or two families that need help with getting uniforms for their kids next year. Because as we know, whatever blessings, if anybody is on my Facebook, as you know, I think it was yesterday I made that post, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, about, the blessings that have happened to you. I want them to continue. But also I want them to also expand where you and your love can grow exponentially for each other. Because what's happening is there's not enough love going on right now. And how do I do my part? How do we do our part? This is how we do our part. This is how we give back to you. One, with the shows, giving you guys a platform to talk to us. Two is giving back to the families that actually do need us.
And so what he's talking about is, and I believe it's been 2 or 3 years now we've been doing it. It's called Toys for Joy. And what we do is around the holiday season, we have our own private drive or collection where we collect unwrapped gifts, toys and clothes and different things that families need that they just can't get right now. And we literally go out into the community, and this is our way of giving back. So we're definitely looking to expand that, do it a little bit differently. So if you have families in mind, definitely shoot us an email in regards to that, so that way we can put them on our list. Let us know if they need clothes, what the sizes are, if they have little ones and they need diapers, again, sizes, any specific detailed information that you can give us, so that way we can know exactly what we're going to be able to do to help them.
And also, if you do happen to find my tinfoil hat, again, it's much appreciated to get my tinfoil hat. These conspiracies, I'm telling you.
Well, folks, it's been a great episode of PD&J What's Good Today live. Stay tuned each and every Tuesday. You never know. We might go live again, or we might just have a pre-recorded. All determines on you guys. Pocket, any last words?
Yeah, as we go through this next week, love your family. Tell them you love them. Tell them your loved ones you love them. You know what? I'm going to take you. I want somebody to do something different. I want you to tell somebody you haven't spoke to in a long time. Just pick up the phone. Don't have to just forget it. Life's too short to hold a grudge. Release the grudge. Because all you're doing is bringing angst on yourself. Release it. Right now, release it.
I'm going to piggyback off of that. Going into this year, I know that we're already towards the end of the first month of this new year, but piggybacking off of what he said about holding on to grudges, let them go. If you got beef with somebody, let it go. If somebody, I know that there's some legitimate beef that goes on or whatever, especially within a household or whatever. But if you could find a way to work it out, talk it out, even if that means that you guys got to part ways and no longer deal with each other, do it in a respectable way that you guys don't have any lingering beef going on, because that tends to hurt. It's a chain reaction, and it's going to hurt more than just the two of you guys. So let it go. There's nothing in this world that's worth holding and carrying onto a beef for. Nothing.
And you know what? It's like relief from gas. Think about it. It's like a release. You think about that. Because you hold on to a grudge, you let it go, you're like, man. Whew,
I say
that
something as
good.
Powerful as that, and you're going to compare that to releasing gas?
Hey. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to be serial right now, and this man is laughing. It's just like, well, you just let it go. I don't want to start singing Frozen, but I feel it coming.
Folks, thank you for tuning in to a brand new live episode of PD&J. Catch us each and every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 7 p.m. on the East Coast. You can't miss it. Also, make sure you check out the brand new episode of Discussions with Jay with the only T-Quest will be in the building.
Don't show off. I'm telling you, girl, don't you show off.
Y'all have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Much love and blessings.